Welcome, you guys. So, this week I'll pick a card is titled, How Faithful Are They? Now, this is not a card reading where we're going to be shaming and guilting people who are actively practicing infidelity. That's something that requires healing and takes time, okay, to overcome. Especially when we have temptations out and about, and if you understand how the temptations are coming around, then it's easy for you to, you know, prepare a situation where you conscious partner decide to get into romance, where you can have that openness, temptation, each other identify and things like. So with this, how faithful isn't so we can say you're unfaithful. No, okay, I'm willing to accept the truth. And what can I from this situation? Just pick a card to allow you to someone's energy, and this is for to equal conscious romantic relationship. If you do decide to continue afterwards, information that you're looking for about, because that's not your information. But if you are in a conscious romantic relationship and you want to understand their level of faithfulness and fidelity, this will allow you to be able to communicate more clearly, effectively, and concisely and peacefully together. Okay? So without further ado, I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice with How Faithful Are They? Welcome, pal one. So let's get How Faithful Are They? We have Two of Clubs in upright with the Ten of Spades in reverse. So they're very chill. Um, this is what I'm picking up on, very chill people with the Three of Hearts. This is a person who's exploring their options. It's not that they're full of infidelity. It's just that they're they're looking to understand the importance of a foundation of friendship. So they may have multiple opposite sex people that they can communicate with. And what they're looking for in a partner is someone who's not going to allow jealousy and envy to negatively impact the quality of the connection. So this is a person who with the Eight of Spades in reverse next to the Ten of Spades in reverse, they know exactly who they are. They are going, basically they're following their heart's passions. So they can naturally attract a lot of individuals. With the Three of Hearts, they may be one of those people that, they're like really good people to be around, and they may have a lot of options when it comes to romance with this Two of Hearts and things like that. But I feel like they're in a place now where they're more focused on making sure that they have a healthy foundation. So it's not that they're full of infidelity. They're just more so they understand the beauty of the foundation of healthy friendship that is stress free. So it's not that this person isn't faithful. You're just going to have to be able to accept that they do have a large friend group. And it is possible to have healthy friend groups in large quantities. This means that there's a lot of conscious effort to maintain that friend group. They're big on trust, so they're very faithful. But you're just going to also have to be mindful that they do have a social circles, um, a wide variety of social circles, perhaps, in which you may see a lot of beautiful opposite sex people from different backgrounds, and this is where you can't let insecurities get the best of you. Okay. Um, so yes, that's all that y'all need to know for pile one. How faithful are they? All right, and we're gonna end it there. Welcome, pile two. Let's see, how faithful are they? Six of clubs, four of hearts, king of clubs, six of hearts, and nine of spades in reverse. This is a person that know what they want. They're not going to sit there and settle. So these are the type of people with the six of clubs and the king of clubs here. They have big dreams and goals. However, they understand that while they're accomplishing those big dreams and goals, they have to use wisdom with the amount of influence that they have. So this is where they could have negatively been narrated by those who wanted to take advantage of them with this four of hearts, who regretted, not allowing these people to be free spirits and things of that nature. They, the people that they left behind could say, this person's not trustworthy. This person right here, you got to watch out for them. But the dynamic of the relationship that these people had with past partners, it could have been so toxic. They could have developed a very nonchalant way of going about doing things. So they could have became well known for their nonchalantness. So when it comes to how faithful they are, when they have children, these people can have children. This is where they can become very responsible. If they don't actually see you as a long-term investment, they're not going to treat you like someone who they're willing to say, hey, I want to have a commitment with you. I want to develop a foundation of loyalty with you. And it's not that they're not faithful. They be honest about it, With the nine of spades in reverse, they're not going to sit there and say, hey, I want to be faithful to you just so I can get benefits from you. With the 10 of diamonds and the ace of diamonds, they already know what they want and they're going to go after it. So when they meet what they want, let's just say, they people that they didn't want to give a commitment to, that they refused to give a commitment to, will see how loyal and faithful that they truly are to the person that they choose. And the person that they choose has to be in alignment with them, has to give them that space to be responsible and hold them accountable, but also be able to allow them to experience love in a healthy manner. So it's not that they're not faithful. If they just don't want you, they're not gonna sit there and act like, hey, this is what I want. They not gonna sit there and do build a bear, build a bitch, or build a nigga shit up. No, they just gonna sit there and be faith. They gonna be faithful to themselves. They're gonna be patient while they actively manifest what they want. Now, when it comes to manifesting, they're not manifesting like narcissistic individuals where they'll see something they like and try to shape it and mold it. They're like, look, universe, I trust that what's out here for me is for me. Until then, I'm going to stay focused on what it is I'm doing. So when these people, they see what they see, like the universe is sending them signs and synchronicities that this is the person for me, that's when they'll start taking action to show that they are interested in simply having a committed, devoted relationship of loyalty to the person of their choice. But they're not just going to sit there and just be like giving out loyalty and devotion to people who they can tell will be a burden long term. But this is also where they have to take into consideration and accountability, that they have to find healthy ways to not allow temptations from burdensome people to negatively impact their overall well-being and livelihood of those and their loved ones. Okay, And we're going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the message. Thank you. Welcome, pile three. So let's see, how faithful are they? We got three of hearts, eight of spades, four of hearts, ace of diamonds. So with the three of hearts here, these are people who are open about, they're more open about, enjoying fun time with multiple people. Okay. We got the queen of clubs here. Okay. We got the five of clubs. Well, let's talk about it. These people know what they're doing. These people are naturally alluring. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What they truly desire to have a heartfelt connection with someone that they can grow old with, long term. With the ace of spades here, they want somebody that they can be themselves with no matter what. They're open about what they do to an extent. Some are, some aren't. So there's infidelity can occur. And here's why. With the five of clubs and the queen of clubs here, whatever insecurities that these people have, it's like they're identifying with themselves from a broken perspective. They feel as if they're the people that they're interested in won't accept all of them. They want someone who will accept every aspect of them. But the partners who do show signs of being like a healthy parental figure they could have children with, they're not in alignment for them. So they may do things to try to create this urgency of competitiveness so that they can appear to be better than. And this is where, if their partner's not able to emotionally be present for them, well, they'll create third party situations. Um, with the four of spades, no, not four of spades, but forgive me, with the four of hearts and the king of clubs here, and the ace of diamonds, let's talk about it. They don't mind going from baller to baller if they can. They like to have fun with people who are financially savvy. The only thing is they don't exactly take into consideration um the real shit that happens when you're not spending money. They don't take into consideration the preparing for work, mentally making sure you're focused and grounded. They don't take into consideration the practical aspects of things. So they can recklessly go from person to person who they feel is financially savvy, because the way that they're living, they're not able to attract partners who are financially conscious because they're not financially conscious. Dear God. So when it comes to how faithful these people are, it's not that they're not faithful. They're just not willing to actually take the time to use wisdom to say, hey, what I truly desire is a partner who will accept me as I am, you know, how I am, and hold me accountable. They're trying to attract partners who will just let them get away with just about anything. So they're not going to be very faithful, because if you tell them something they don't want to hear, they're still willing to go out and meet someone else who's going to fit that description of what they're looking for. These are the type of people where you can have an interaction with them, and you'll start thinking about, here's what I can do to enhance my life better. Because you'll be able to see how these people are maneuvering and operating. And serial dating for them is a way of actually of being able to have their basic needs provided for them, but they don't actually take into consideration how they can be like a burden to someone emotionally. So they're not very faithful, they're emotionally burdensome, and a lot of people regret being around them after some time. A lot of people start to think long term after being around them, how to protect their foundation, because these are the people who they don't truly genuinely care about the people that they're choosing to go after. They just are genuinely seeking financial security. So of course they're not going to be very faithful, but they also going to do what they need to do so people can feel like I can trust this person. No, you can't trust this person. um if you want a commitment, a devoted loyalty commitment, this is the type of person that would say, well, I just simply want to have fun, but they'll lead you on. These are people who will not take into consideration that emotionally toying with people has consequences. So they may be used to dealing with a lot of mature, responsible people who they could have toyed with their emotions so much to the point that it's like, nothing's going to happen here. But some of them, if they don't change, they're going to meet their match and meet people who emotionally do not have self-discipline or self-control, and who play victim. So they possibly could have gotten used to people who just, they lied to consistently, cheated on consistently, for long periods of time. But if they don't change on their own, they're going to meet people who will not be able to have self discipline and self control when they're, discussing, well, when they're becoming aware of how much emotional manipulation has been used to secure their basic needs. Because the people that they could be doing this to could be like, yo, I want to have love and stability. And I feel as if I'm not going to have stability or love with you. So they're no longer going to be taken for granted people who are emotionally responsible, because the amount of infidelity that they carry with them can create a lot of trouble. And we're going to end it there. Have a good day, Pal 3.